take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go from Nashville. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going play action. He's taking a shot on his first. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Titans force the turnover on the first series of this game. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here with Blake Corum. And he gets him around 6 there. Jared Verse on the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 29. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber of defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They've got a man in motion. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Got to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time left.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll run it up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
They'll start on the ground, Corum. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
They send a receiver in motion right. 2nd down run by Corum. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Has his man. It's Addison. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. A give to Corum. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Gets this one to Blake Corum. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Man in motion here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. There's a give, left side. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. On the handoff, it's Corum. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have second and pretty long here. Throwing off the play fake here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Joshua Cardi to kick off for the Rams.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Corum straight ahead. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
To throw here on 1st down. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's...
Touchdown, Los Angeles! We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah,
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the gun, a carry by Corum. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Rams will take possession. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
19 Lions.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Carty now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams continue piling onto this lead.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Ready?
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. And they pick him off again. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Putting the tight end in motion. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Here he is to throw on second down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
60 Maverick. Let's go.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go, set.
They'll run here on first down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Bronco switch. Set.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Looking for a throw here. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Shut up. Ready.
Lone back gets the handoff. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And they pick it up. Still got a chance at a touchdown. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants? I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion.
18, run. 18, run. Hup.
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The Rams blowing them out now, 34-zip. Carty with the extra point. And the Rams grow their lead yet again.
35. Titans nothing. Joshua Carty to kick
Carty
off
has
for
it
the
all
Rams.
teed up and ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready. Go.
Give to Corum from the gun. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Set. Ready.
They're throwing it. Completes this one to Corum. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
Come on. Set.
They're going for this. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Rams take over on his 5th interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Let's go. Hey, smash.
They've got a man in motion.
Set, go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hold on, ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Back to the well again. Punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Big gain downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans cut into the lead by another point. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Williams on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
60 Bobcat, go!
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's caught at the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams continue adding on to that lead. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Shut up! Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play a second half today? What do you think?
Kate, you should never have asked it. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in the playoff game.
A really good point. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams tack on 7 more to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set. First and 10.
Ready!
Getting right back to it after that interception. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. A give up the middle to Corum. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now!
From the 43. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And that brings up third down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Go!
To the air, 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. But same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the ground game here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
Corum gets it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go! Check go!
Corum again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Here we go! Set!
And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down.
Ready, ready!
They'll stick with Corum. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Go! Hut, hut!
A run now with Corum. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Brought down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Set it! Hut!
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Rams have their work cut out for them on this drive.
Set!
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! Go street!
Man in motion here. They go play action on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ready? Go!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Ready?
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. No! No! Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go! Here we go! Check go!
Another carry for him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready?
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Check!
They're going play action. They connect on the deep shot. It's an LA touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Point after converted from Cardi. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Joshua Cardi to kick off for the Rams.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on!
They'll start on the ground. Corum. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go! Hut, hut.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And this is a nice gain. That stopped at the 47. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, Shaq!
give right side to Corum. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Finds his man, Corum. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 3 on that game. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Got it. Ready? Go!
On the handoff, it's Corum. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Set it. Go!
Now a toss play for Corum. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Ready?
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Corum. And he'll go down here at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready? Set, go!
From the 16. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Tennessee! Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Titans take 7 points off the deficit. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Okay, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Alert! Let's go now! Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Putting a receiver in motion. They give it to him again. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And the Titans opted for a 50B, a nickel set 3rd down.
Ready?
They just get the play off. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Rams 70, Titans 14.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Throwing off the play fake here. Looking for Collins, and it's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Titans regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. All right, that's now his 2nd interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on that you did take away. I'm not sure that back is going to save them from what's going to be a really rough film session, though.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play, because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Go!
2nd down run by Corum. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Set! Ready!
Throwing on 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go! Set go!
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready!
Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, LA. Carty now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Titans 14. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Give to Corum from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go now.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Titans will have a first down.
Here we go.
A give to Corum. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Hold it ready.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Set. Go.
Here's a throw. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on. Set.
Back now, pressure on its way. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now, needing a first. He's got it to his running back. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set.
A give up the middle to Corum. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go! Timberwolf. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
Corum again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
On the double.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
Shut up.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. The 30. Gets the 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
Here's Corum. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
First and 10 from the 41.
Hot, hot.
Corum straight ahead. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Shut up.
They'll stick with Corum. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him a couple on the run, but that run accomplishes little. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Ready, set. Set, ready. Go.
They'll try with Corum. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.